Hi guys, welcome back. Let's talk about support and resistance, time frame and chart pattern. Support and resistance. Support and resistance is one of the most widely used concepts in trading. Strangely enough, everyone seems to have their own idea on how you should measure support and resistance. Let's just take a close look at the basic first. But before then, let me add this to it. Support and resistance is one of the best strategy that give you full details of the financial market, that gives you full details on the direction of a particular pair, if a pair will be buying or it would be selling. Support and resistance is the strategy that tells you what buyers are doing and what sellers are doing. When buyers will be in control of the financial market and when sellers will be in control of the financial market. Note, I told you we have many types of strategies, technical analysis. We have support and resistance, we have trend line, Elliott wave, pivot point, SMC, ICT, phantom, many more like that. But we're talking about support and resistance, trend line, and market structure known as what? SMC. Let's proceed. Look at the diagram above. We have a resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Then it's support here. At the diagram above, as you can see, the zigzag pattern is making its way up a bull market. When the market moves up and then pull back, the highest point reached before it pull back is now resistant. Yeah, I'll show you this on my chart. As the market continues up again, the lowest point reached before it started back is now the support. In this way, resistance and support are continually formed as the market oscillates over time. Plotting support and resistance. One thing to remember is that support and resistance levels are not exact numbers. Yeah, they are not the same numbers, because market does not stay in a particular angle. Market moves from one angle to another, from one price to another. Oftentimes you will see a support or resistance level that appears broken, but soon after find out that the market was just testing it with candlesticks charts. These tests of support and resistance are usually represented by the candlestick shadow. Look at the diagram. Example of what I just explained right now. Now, notice how the shadow of the candlestick tested the 2,500 resistance level. Yeah. At those times, it seems like the market was breaking. It seems like the market was breaking out the resistance. However, it is not. We can see that the market was merely testing that level. This is the resistance. The price is testing this level, meanwhile thinking it is breaking it. So this level, this resistance level, is rejecting the price. Let me proceed. So how do we truly know if support and resistance is broken? There's one definite answer to this question. Some argue that a support or resistance level is broken if the market can actually close past that level. Yeah, they feel like if it broke past this area, this level, that means it is broken. Meanwhile, it is not. Before we can consider it broken is when we have a breakout and retest with a candlesticks language information, candlesticks confirmation. That's when we can consider, oh, this resistance has been broken. However, you will find that this is not always the case. Let's take some example. However, you'll find out that this is not always the case. Let's take our same example from the above image and see what happened when the price actually closed past the 2,500 resistance level, which is this area. Now this is the resistance level, the 2,500 resistance level. You can see this candle move away a little bit, pass away a little bit. This doesn't mean we have a break of the resistance. No, we don't have a break of the resistance. I will explain this further in the next video. In this case, the price had closed twice above the 2,500 resistance level, but both times ended up falling back down below. Here, for example, this is the resistance level. It went up, came back down, went up, came back down, which indicated that this resistance zone is very, very strong. Price has not broken it. Price has not breaking it. The only way we can consider this as a broken resistance is when we have a breakout with multiple candles and a retest, then with a candlestick information, a candlestick confirmation, then we can say we have a break of the resistance. But look closely, it went up, came back down, could not continue the buy journey, went up again, came back down, which indicated that this resistance zone is very strong. Then we are looking for a sell to the next support area. We have support, we have support. Let's continue. You would have been seriously hurting looking at the chart now. Okay, you can virtually see and come to the conclusion that the resistance was not actually broken, and that is still very much intact and now very strong. Yes, it is very, very strong, very intact and strong. It is indicating that this resistance zone is very, very strong. Now let's consider resistance and support zone using line charts. Looking at the line charts, you want to plot your support and resistance line around areas where you can see the price forming several rejections, several peaks or valleys. Now this area, we have a rejection from here, a rejection from here. This is a support zone, a resistance zone, a support, a resistance, support, resistance, continuously. Those areas is what we pick out. Let's proceed. Other interesting tips about support and resistance. Number one, when the market passes through resistance, that resistance now becomes support. Yeah, a breakout and retest. Let's say this is our resistance. If the price pass through it and retest, now this resistance return to support. Looking at this area, a breakout and retest, it return to a support automatically. So this is what we call resistance turn to support. A resistance that turn to support, that is if market passes through it, above it, break it and retest. That retest area we turn towards our support. That's number one. Number two, the more often price tests a level of resistance or support without breaking it, the stronger the area of the resistance or support. This means if a price is testing a resistance or a support area without not breaking it for multiple times, that indicated that that support or resistance is a strong area, very, very strong area. For price to be coming back, to be rejecting from that area, it will be very hard for price to break it. Now, let me explain this using my words, my charts.